introduce one of the teams to the floor. I want to start with the listening away team. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ipswich basketball!
Good afternoon everyone, welcome to our coverage of the Patrons Cup Final here at the Sports Dock on the University of East London campus. Westminster Warriors taking on Ipswich basketball. Hello everyone, I'm John Hobbs. Welcome to the second of our 3 games here today. Of course, the University of Chester beating Medellín in the National Shield final earlier. And following on from this game, we have the National Trophy final between the Worthing Thunder and the Loughborough Riders, which is scheduled to tip at 3:30. So Westminster secured their place in today's final by beating NBL Division 2 table toppers Liverpool 95-85 in the northwest, whereas Ipswich secured a narrow 99 94 win at the London Greenhouse Pioneers. The two teams have met once this season, Westminster Warriors running out 82-74 winners in the capital. Westminster currently second in Division 2 with a 10-2 record, just behind the unbeaten Liverpool on 13-0. Ipswich currently outside the playoff places in 9th. They would love to not only get a bit of revenge today over Westminster, but to pick up the Patrons Cup in front of their followers who have travelled en masse here today. And it is great to see so many Ipswich fans here in attendance. There are a huge smattering as well of Westminster fans who are on the other side of me to my left. And I am right above the Ipswich following, so it's going to be very noisy where I am. Starting fives for today for the Westminster Warriors: Juan Manning, the Division 2 Player of the Month for January; John Johnson, player coach; Florian Damptey, Toisin Oluisi, and Justin Hitchman. For Ipswich, Ben Winter, Ethan Price, who's such a big offensive threat for Ipswich. He starts today. Vernon Eze, Jed Robinson, and it looks like Marvin Isabor will be the 5th and final starter for Ipswich. Westminster coming onto the court first, currently in 2nd place in NBL Division 2, looking to make a return to Division 1. Of course, they were there a couple of seasons ago. Ipswich, admittedly not in the best of form at the moment. Westminster will start today as slight favourites, but you can never tell in a one-game situation. And Cameron Hawes will be the 5th man starting for Ipswich. So my guess of Marvin Isabor, it was incorrect. He was on the bench. You can hear the Ipswich fans right below me. Huge smattering of Ipswich supporters here at the University of East London. First possession goes to Ipswich, who are in white. And straight away, Ethan Price's layup is no good. Westminster in green with their first possession of the game. Big three is good for Justin Hitchman. He's off the mark. Of course, Westminster with an 82-74 win the last time these two sides met at the Mobley Sports Centre. Early doors, Westminster up 3-0. Pause for three is long, and Westminster get possession. Here is Juan Manning, Division 2 Player of the Month for January, averaged 24 points in that month. Had 22 points when the two teams met in late November. And here is Manning, puts up a long three, rattles around and no good. Jed Robinson with the rebound for Ipswich. Here is Cameron Hawes. Ethan Price, open three is good, and the foul! Ethan Price gets off the mark, a 6'10 forward. Exploded for 32 points and 10 rebounds in Ipswich's semi-final win over the Pioneers. Ethan Price misses the resulting free throw. We're tied at 3. Here is John Johnson, player coach for the Westminster Warriors. Hitchman for 3, a good one for Justin Hitchman. That's his second 3 already. Eze nearly turned the ball over there, but gets it back. Good play there from Ben Winter, using his body as a shield, and he scores. Mass amounts of noise created from the Ipswich fans here. John Johnson puts up a long 2, is no good. Rebound, Jed Robinson. Here is Cameron Hawes, 22 points, 5 steals in their semi-final win over the Pioneers. Robinson putting the work in, turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Here come Westminster in transition. And Johnson picks up the loose ball, and it just about comes out, and Ipswich get possession back. Shot deflected away. Jed Robinson, no good. And here come Westminster again. And a slam there for Florian Damty. That's his first points of the day. And Westminster lead 8-5. Wide open 3, no good from Cameron Hawes. Here is Manning, going strong to the Ipswich D, kicks it out, 3-pointer is off by Damty, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be an Ipswich possession. 6:45 remaining in this first quarter. Westminster up 8-5, of course following on from the Patrons Cup final. Loughborough Riders against the Worthing Thunder, which is scheduled to tip at 3:30. Eze's layup is no good, but a foul has been called, and Eze will be going to the line for 2. And Vernon Eze will go to the line for 2. Battled hard for his 13 points against the London Greenhouse Pioneers in their Patrons Cup semi-final at City Sport. Makes the first free throw. Eze makes them both, he's off the mark. Here is Juan Manning, goes to the T for the D, stripped, it's stolen off him by Robinson, and here comes Ben Winter, but whistle was called beforehand. Adam Lovelock coming into the game for the first time, replacing Juan Manning. Westminster lead 8-7. Eze goes to the strong and puts it in off the glass. And at the other end, Guy Rundle will go to the line for 2. Guy Rundle into the game for the first time, and another substitution. Mantas Adamaitis comes in. And Toisin Oluisi takes a seat. Guy Rundle to the line for the first time for the Westminster Warriors. Had 11 points in their impressive semi-final win over Liverpool. Liverpool currently 13-0 in Division 2, so that was a big win on the road for the Warriors. Rundle makes them both. Here is Winter. Cameron Hawes inside to Ethan Price. Kicks it out easy. With the jump hook. Rolls around, no good. Ben Winter, nice pass, and Price puts it in off the glass. And Ipswich take the lead at 11-10. Inside, strong move, but nothing doing from Guy Rundle. Here is Vernon Easy for Ipswich, has it stripped off him from John Johnson, but he gets it back. Hawes for 3, short. And Ipswich reset possession. Easy going, kicks it out. Open 3 is long again from Ben Winter. Ipswich with a number of open looks, not making them count early on. Adamaitis, long 2, short. And Cameron Hawes comes up with the loose ball. Drives at Lovelock, but loses it, and John Johnson comes up with it. And Hawes steals it back off him. Ben Winter, easy, open 3, no good. Here is Lovelock for Westminster, Adamaitis. Lovelock thought about the 3, but drives to the teeth of the D, and he goes to the line now for 2. Jed Robinson will take a seat. Marvin Isabor comes into the game for the first time for Ipswich. Adam Lovelock to the line for 2 shots. And we're tied at 11 here with 4:01 left in the first quarter. Lovelock will take that second free throw again. I think there was some interference before he went up for the shot, so Lovelock will have a second bite of the cherry. And Lovelock still doesn't make it. And Isabor just about comes up with it, but he goes out of bounds. It will be a Westminster ball. Good pressure defense there from Guy Rundle. Adamaitis with a baseline jumper, no good. Cameron Hawes will slow it down for Ipswich with 3:40 left, tied at 11 in the first quarter of this Patrons Cup final. And a foul has been called. Guy Rundle with the foul. Ethan Price going to the line for 2 shots as Rabbi Rai into the game for the first time, and he replaces Cameron Hawes. Ethan Price had 32 points, 10 rebounds in their semi-final win over the Pioneers. A double-double of 10 points and 14 rebounds when the two teams met in November, gets that to go. Ipswich hold a slender 1-point lead in the latter stages of this first quarter. And an offensive foul has been called. It was on Adam Lovelock. That's his first foul of the day. Now, poor inbounds pass, but Ethan Price collects it. Here's Rabbi Rai. Here is Ben Winter. And Ben Winter double dribbles. And it is a Westminster ball. Worthing Thunder watching on to where the Westminster Warriors are attacking. They have just arrived. They play Loughborough Riders following the conclusion of this game. Damptey, Adamitis, almost wanted to get to his spot there, but instead backs up his man, puts up a jumper, is no good. Lovelock tried to get the rebound, but couldn't hold on to it. Here is Winter. And it stays an Ipswich possession. Ipswich up 12-11. 2:49 left in the first. Rabbi Rice stolen by Lovelock, and an unsportsmanlike foul has been called on Rye. And Adam Lovelock will go to the foul line. And they will keep the possession following these free throws. And Ipswich call a timeout with 2:47 remaining. Adam Lovelock will go to the line following this timeout, and we will be right back. .247 remaining in the first quarter. Ipswich lead 12-11. What has been a relatively low-scoring affair thus far. Justin Hitchman, the high man for Westminster, with 6 points. Ethan Price with 6 points of his own to lead Ipswich. Adam Lovelock to the line for 2 shots. Westminster will keep possession following these free throws. Rabbi Rai with the unsportsmanlike foul. Lovelock misses the first. And Lovelock misses both of them. But Westminster will keep possession, still trailing by 1. Adamitis, Lovelock. Warriors spreading the ball around nicely. Rundle. Here is Johnson for a corner jumper, no good. Lovelock battling his way and puts it in. Great determination from Adam Lovelock, and he gets it to go. And Westminster have the lead. Price, baseline jumper is good, and Ipswich reclaim their lead back. Adamitis fakes his man, blocked by Price. Here comes Winter for Ipswich. Price thought about the 3, instead goes strong and 1. Great movement at both ends from Ethan Price, getting the block at one end and finishing at the other. And Ipswich now leads 16-13 with a chance to make it a 4-point lead. And Price unable to get it, but Ipswich reclaim possession. Here's Rye, kicks it out. Isabor, pull up two is good. That's Isabor's first field goal of the day. And Ipswich all of a sudden lead 18-13. Here is John Johnson, off the glass, no good. He gets his own rebound though. And a foul will be called on, should be on Ethan Price. It is not, sorry, it is on Marvin Isabor. And John Johnson will go to the line for two. John Johnson, the player coach of the Westminster Warriors, was the coach of the month in January. Makes the first. And John Johnson makes both free throws as we enter the final 1 minute and 19 seconds in this first quarter. Winters picked up his dribble, needs to find help. Rye gets it. And over dribbles it, and it goes out of bounds. It will be a Westminster possession. Entering the final minute of this first quarter. Lovelock goes strong at Eze, but finds nothing. Here's Rundle to pick up the ball again for the Warriors. Johnson had it blocked by several Ipswich players there who were surrounding him. It will stay a Westminster possession with 44 seconds left in the first. And Vernon Eze will take a seat. And Stephen Hemmings comes into the game, and Adamitis with a shot is no good. Here's Winter. Hemmings for three is way off. Here is Florian Dempsey. John Johnson just slows it down. Dempsey puts up a three and knocks it down. Florian Dempsey with his second field goal of the day. As we enter the final 10 seconds of the first quarter, Rabbi Rye stops on Lovelock and puts it in. Nice jumper there from Rabbi Rye. Final seconds of the first quarter, long three is no good from Florian Dempsey, and that ends the first quarter here at the University of East London Sports Dock. And Ipswich hold a 20-18 lead over the Westminster Warriors. Ethan Price with 10 points leads Ipswich in scoring. Justin Hitchman with 6 points for the Warriors in what has been a physically charged first quarter of basketball. Of course, following on from this Patrons Cup final, we have the Worthing Thunder against the Loughborough Riders in the National Trophy final. Loughborough Riders now have arrived on the far side where Westminster are attacking. They had a slightly longer journey here than Worthing did. As we begin the second quarter here at the Sports Dock on the University of East London campus. Ipswich up 20-18. Juan Manning with the floater is good and the game is tied. That is Manning's first field goal of the day. Hemmings nearly picked up his pivot foot. Here is Isabor with a step back jumper is good. Pretty there from Marvin Isabor. And Isabor steals it from Juan Manning. And Isabor goes strong and scores. Looked to take the contact from Manning, but Manning smartly, just whilst in mid-air, released his hands. No foul there. Here is Manning going right back. And Guy Rundle turns it over. Will be an Ipswich possession, up 24-20 in the early stages of this second quarter. And Marvin Isabor's shift temporarily comes to an end. He takes a seat. Jed Robinson comes into the game for Ipswich. Here is Ethan Price. Leads all scorers right now. Rabbi Rai. Rai stripped from Rundle, picks it back up again, but Adamitis takes it back. There's a scrap in the centre of this court. Here comes Guy Rundle, blocked by Price, but on the follow was Adamitis. That's Adamitis' first field goal of the day. Here is Rabbi Rai for Ipswich. Winter goes strong off the glass, but it finds nothing but John Johnson. Westminster with a chance to tie it up in the early stages of this second quarter. Rundle for three. No good. Rebound by Hemmings. Ethan Price going strong. Good defence there from Adamitis, and it comes last off Price. It's a Westminster ball. Ipswich fans not happy with that call, but Westminster take possession. Dempsey thought about the three. Here is Dempsey, strong along the baseline. Adamitis' floater is long. And a scrap there, but here comes Dempsey strong, and he will go to the line for two shots. And Justin Hitchman comes back into the game, and Mantas Adamitis takes a seat. Florian Dempsey misses the first, had 13 points and 8 rebounds in Westminster's 95-85 semi-final win over Liverpool. Misses them both. Jed Robinson with the rebound. Ipswich up 24-22. 3 minutes of this second quarter have elapsed. Price in the post. They double team him. Nice move from Price, going past John Johnson, and he scores. Price now moves on to 12. Juan Manning looks for Johnson, but finds the foot of Stephen Hemmings, and it will stay a Westminster possession. Ben Winter comes out of the game. Ben Winter only turned 18 at the end of January. Bright future ahead for him. Manning for three, way off. Big rebound though from Hitchman, and he puts it in off the glass. Cameron Hawes passing to Rye there, but nearly was a backcourt. But either way, Ipswich get away with that keep possession. Jed Robinson putting the moves on Hitchman, off the glass is good. And Ipswich have a 4-point lead. Dampy was just about to gather for a shot but missed the ball. It will stay a Westminster ball. Here is Manning, only has 2 points at the moment. Guy Rundle for three is good. Guy Rundle with his first three of the day. Open three was Hemmings, and it's no good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson now with 7 rebounds already in this game. Hitchman, strong, beautifully done from Justin Hitchman, and he puts it in. And Westminster now take the lead on that basket from Hitchman, 29-28. Price finds nothing but Juan Manning, who goes all the way and scores. Went coast to coast and made no mistake about it. Robinson for three. Tried to bank it home but was too strong. Here's Rundle, Hitchman. All the momentum seems to be with Westminster. Manning for three is good, and Ipswich call timeout. And the Warriors now lead by 6. Juan Manning, who's had a quiet game so far, coming to life in the second. He has 7 points, and we will be right back. .4:37 remaining in the second quarter of this Patrons Cup final between Westminster Warriors and Ipswich. Westminster trailing for the majority of the game thus far have been reinvigorated and now lead by 6. Blake Reed on the ball. Here is Cameron Hawes. Ethan Price putting the moves on Johnson. There was a slight scramble on the turnover there as Cameron Hawes comes up with it, and on the follow was Price. And at the other end, here is Damptey for Westminster. Rundle. John Johnson. Rundle for three, blocked by Price. That's his third block of the game already. Johnson. Manning, an open three is long. Good rebound though from Rundle. Great hustle from him. And it stays a Westminster possession. Ipswich fans crying that was their ball, but referees disagreeing. Hitchman on 10 points, make it 12. Justin Hitchman 5 for 5 from the field now. Vernon Eze back into the game and on the ball. And a steal there. Juan Manning read the pass from Eze. And again it's been stolen, this time from Cameron Hawes. And an easy dunk for Ethan Price. Both teams guilty of some poor passing, but Ethan Price hammers home the open play. Manning going strong to the Ipswich, teeth of the Ipswich D, but has to kick it back out. Dempsey for three is good. Florian Dempsey. Eze going strong, but his layup is too strong. And Ethan Price with the foot violation. And Isabor comes into the game. Jed Robinson takes a seat. And Florian Dempsey will take a seat also for the Warriors. Adam Lovelock back into the game for the team in green, who lead 39-32. Here is Manning for the Warriors. Putting the moves on Hawes. Goes strong. No basket. It will stay a Westminster possession, but the foul was before the shot. .203 left in the half. Westminster lead 39-32. Johnson, a quick catch and shoot, no good. Ethan Price with the loose ball. And Hawes comes up with it. Eze strong to the hoop, but nothing doing with his layup attempt. Juan Manning. And a turnover by Manning, and Ethan Price hammers it home over Rundle. And the lead is cut down to 5. And Cameron Hawes has fouled Juan Manning, and that's the first team, no, that's the third team foul, sorry, for Ipswich as Vernon Eze comes out. Ben Winter comes in. That's Hawes' second foul of this game. And Rye is going to come back in as well, as Cameron Hawes will take a seat. He's on 2 fouls. That dunk from Ethan Price giving the Ipswich fans a bit of a lift. Will it give the players that same lift as well? Hitchman will go to the line for 2. The physicality of this game, you can tell, being raised ever so more as it progresses. Justin Hitchman to the line for 2 shots, makes the first. And Westminster's lead is back up to 6. And Hitchman misses the second. Good outlook pass there from Price. Good defense though from Lovelock, and he hits it old school off Ben Winter. And it remains Westminster possession as we enter the final minute of the half. here at the University of East London Sports Dock. Lovelock loses the ball. Good defence there from Blake Reed, and Ipswich come away with it. Winter. Isabor. Good defence again from Lovelock. And away come the Westminster Warriors. Manning, open three, makes no mistake about it. And John Johnson comes up with the ball off the steal off Blake Reed. Inside. And a foul has been called. It's on Blake Reed. And Abdul Ruri into the game for the first time. He will go to the line, misses the first. Abdul Ruri, outside of here, a keen skateboarder I hear. 6'7" forward, defensive-minded player for the Westminster Warriors. Misses both free throws though on this trip. Ethan Price, triple teamed was Ethan Price. There's a scramble under the basket. Ben Winter comes up with it. And here's Rye. Isabor, it kicks out. Ethan Price for three is good! As time winds down, it's half time here at the Sports Dock in the University of East London. Westminster Warriors lead 43-37. Ethan Price with 21 points to lead all scorers. He is the only Ipswich player in double figures. Justin Hitchman leads the Warriors with 13 points, Juan Manning with 10. Throw in 4 assists for Juan Manning. It is half time here in the Patrons Cup final. Westminster up 43-37, and we will be back in 10 minutes' time.
Don't worry about it, Jazz. Your whole team over there is backing you, yes? Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Jazz. I'm going to put a good applause. Thank you very much.
Welcome back to the University of East London campus. We're at the Sports Dock. It's the Patrons Cup final between the Westminster Warriors and Ipswich. Westminster lead 43-37. Justin Hitchman, the high man, with 13 points for Westminster. Ethan Price with 21 points for Ipswich. He has played all 20 minutes thus far of this game. Following on from the Patrons Cup final is the National Trophy final between the Worthing Thunder and the Loughborough Riders. That is scheduled to tip at 3:30. Ipswich in white with possession, and a foul straight away called. Toyson Oloisi with the foul. A bit too handsy with Ethan Price. Ben Winter. And here's Callum Hawes. Ethan Price thought about the three, but instead goes strong to the hoop and one. Ethan Price, having his way with the Westminster defence, moves on to 23. Foul, I think, was on John Johnson. That's his first. Ethan Price to the line for the extra free throw, which he does not make. Ethan Price now 1 for 5 from the free throw line. Here is Manning. Johnson, long two is good. John Johnson, player coach for the Westminster Warriors with the two, and the Warriors are off the board in the third. Ethan Price kicks it out, easy. Hawes for three is no good. Manning with the loose ball for the Warriors. Hitchman gets Robinson in the air, no good, but picks it up again, is no good with the open layup, and Ipswich come away with it. Winter, easy, open three is no good. Here's Hitchman, who had his first miss from the field with that open layup. Instead, Oloisi with his first field goal of the day. And the Warriors now lead by 8. Robinson for three is off. Hawes for three is no good. Ipswich taking way too many threes and not making them count. Manning thought about the three and instead travelled with it. Ipswich shooting under 14% from three-point land in this game so far. They're 2 for 17, or 2 for 13, I apologise. And there's another one that goes wayward. Jed Robinson, open layup missed. Seems to be a lid on the basket here. Ipswich can't get a break. Stays in Ipswich possession though. Good hands there from Juan Manning, and it stays in Ipswich possession. 11 on the shot clock. Winter. Price. Mid-range jumper is short. Rebound Oloisi. And here comes the Warriors with a chance to make it a double-digit lead. Johnson, Oloisi from the foul line, no good. Gets his own rebound. Misses it again, but Westminster will have a third bite of the cherry. Here is Manning. Shot clock down to 1. Ethan Price with the block, and Ipswich come up with it. Oh, nice move from Price, kicks it out. Long three is good for Ben Winter. That's just Ipswich's third three of the game. And it was a near NBA range three for Ben Winter, the 18-year-old. Oluisi for three, no good. Rebound by Dempsey. Here is Hitchman. Hitchman all the way, misses the dunk. John Johnson just about gets it, puts it in, and the foul. Even though Hitchman missed the dunk, brilliant play from both Hitchman and John Johnson to stay with the possession. Ipswich caught napping, and John Johnson now with a chance to make it an 8-point lead for the Warriors. 6:14 remaining in this third quarter of the Patrons Cup Final. Westminster beat Liverpool in the Northwest 95-85 in the semi-final. Johnson rattles in the free throw. And Marvin Isabor comes into the game for Ipswich. Jed Robinson takes a seat. And a poor pass from the turnover from Ethan Price. Juan Manning comes up with it. Johnson for three is good. John Johnson from downtown. And Westminster now lead by 11. Their first double-digit lead of this game. Isabor for two is nowhere near the hoop. Dempsey pushing it up, fouled by Price. And a timeout called by Ipswich. Everything going Westminster's way right now. They lead 53-42, and we will be right back. .5:41 remaining in this third quarter. Westminster lead 53-42. It's a Westminster possession. In a third quarter that has gone solely the way of the team in green. Currently second in NBL Division 2. Juan Manning really lost it, but gets it back. Hitchman gets his man in the air, off the glass, no good. Johnson again with the rebound. And he's going to go to the line for two. John Johnson with 9 rebounds to go with 10 points currently. He's one off a double-double for the experienced player coach. And Johnson makes the first three throw. Currently 4 for 4 from the foul line so far, the Westminster number 9. And makes them both. And it's a 13-point lead for Westminster. And a steal, a poor pass from Eze. And an easy finish for Florian Dempsey. Ben Winter strong to the hoop, counted and one. Ben Winter now to the line for 2 shots. It was one of the team's bright sparks. Last week in their loss to the Derbyshire Arrows, had 20 points, 7 rebounds. Young man only turned 18 in late January. He's got a bright future ahead of him. Misses the free throw though. John Johnson, one of the more experienced, if not the most experienced player on that court with the ball. Hitchman thought about the 3 instead. Johnson goes at Price. His turnaround is in and out. Rabbi Rai into the game for Ipswich and on the ball. Price, floater, no good. Lost his balance as he was going for that rebound. Westminster lead 57-44 and another turnover for Ipswich. Manning for 3, no good, rebound Price. That's 14 turnovers for Ipswich. Rabbi Rai kicks it out, Isabor for a long 2, short. Looked to get his own rebound. And I think a foul has been called. It has, it's on Marvin Isabor. And that's Isabor's 4th foul. So Jed Robinson will come back in for Ipswich. Isabor will take a seat. 4:02 remaining in this 3rd quarter, and at the conclusion of this we have the National Trophy Final. Worthing Thunder and the Loughborough Riders on the National Basketball League YouTube channel. Stay tuned with us all day. John Johnson for 3 is good! Everything dropping for Westminster. They're up 16 now with 3:34 remaining. Ethan Price been quiet in this 3rd quarter. Nearly turned it over. Instead, Rabbi Rai turns it over. A poor pass though from Ethan Price. Almost a lazy rolled pass to Rai, who couldn't get it in time. And the Warriors pick up possession again. All the momentum with John Johnson's men. Here is Hitchman. And a foul on the floor. And Ipswich in the penalty, so Hitchman will go to the line for 2 shots. Hitchman on 13 points and 6 rebounds, hits the first. And Hitchman makes them both. It's an 18-point lead now. They're starting to really pull away now. Ipswich need an answer. Here is Price, just the man to do it. His shot deflected away. Johnson got a piece of it. Juan Manning splits the D and puts it in. He went round pretty much the entire Ipswich team and got the easy drop. Here is Rai, inside, Robinson blocked by Hitchman. And Florian Dempsey couldn't hold on to it. Timeout called though by Ipswich. Westminster running away with it, leading 64-44. Westminster have shot 41% from the field so far. Ipswich actually slightly higher percentage from the field, but free throws have really let them down. Thus far, Ipswich have shot just 37% from the foul line. Not to mention they're being out-rebounded by Westminster as well, 35-29. 2:34 remaining, and of course after this Patrons Cup final, it's the National Trophy final, between Worthing Thunder and the Loughborough Riders. There was one game before this one, that was the University of Chester defeating Meladas 88-83 in the National Shield final. Phil Brandreth with a MVP-esque performance in that one. Here come Ipswich. Hemmings for three, no good. And there's a loose ball, Price comes up with it, Rye has it. Ben Winter off the glass, but too strong. And now they have numbers, Westminster, 3-on-2. Manning for three is good. Juan Manning again from downtown. Westminster 10 from 18 from deep. As Ethan Price runs into trouble, but has been fouled. I think the foul was on Justin Hitchman. It was. That's Hitchman's second foul. Winter, deep three, no good. He hit one earlier, but too short on that one. Manning. Phil Lartey into the game. Here is Manning. Back out Johnson, long two, no good. Here is Johnson again off the loose ball, and he's going to go to the line. Westminster getting so many second chance opportunities here. 12, 13 offensive rebounds for the Warriors. And Andrew Wilding comes into the game for the first time today. And Florian Dempsey takes a breather. John Johnson misses his first free throw. Makes the second. Westminster up 68-44 with 1:26 remaining in a third quarter that has been all Westminster. They have held Ipswich to just 7 points in this third quarter. Another turnover. And Lartey for three. Philip Lartey with his first points of the day as we enter the final minutes of this third quarter. Rabbi Rye is fouled and he's going to go to the line for two shots. Rabbi Rye, undoubtedly the smallest player on the court, but had 15 points and 5 rebounds in their semi-final win over the Pioneers. nifty 5'8" point guard. As bundles of energy as we have seen in this game. He's going to the line for his first attempts, misses his first. And Rye makes the second foul shot. He moves on to 3 points as we head to the final 40 seconds of the third. Juan Manning inside to Adamitis. And an offensive foul has been called on Adamitis, going right into the back of Vernon Eze. And good defense there from Westminster, not allowing Ipswich to breathe on that possession. Open threes, no good. That was Stephen Hemmings with the attempt. Here comes Manning. Manning puts up a three, short. And Philip Lartey missed the handle, and it goes out of bounds for an Ipswich ball. 10.8 seconds left in this third quarter, where Westminster leads 71-45. An uphill battle for Ipswich. Winter strong to the hoop. He's going to go to the line for two with 1.5 remaining. And Winter misses the first free throw. It's been a tale of woe for Ipswich at the foul line today. They're now 4 for 11 from the charity stripe. Winter makes the second. But it's been a third quarter that has been all Westminster. Westminster firmly in the ascendancy at 28-9. Third quarter, John Johnson with a double-double, 16 points, 13 rebounds. Justin Hitchman with 15 points. Westminster leads 71-46, and we will be right back. And we are about to start the fourth quarter here at the University of East London Sports Dock. At the conclusion of this game, we have the National Trophy final between the Worthing Thunder and the Loughborough Riders, but currently right now it's the Patrons Cup final. 10 minutes of basketball left. Westminster Warriors lead 71-46. Manny thought about the three, instead kicks it out to Philip Lartey. Jump stop, no good. And Ethan Price with the rebound for Ipswich. Rabbi Rye, here is Hemmings. to the teeth of the Westminster Dean. He puts it in. Adamaitis kicks it out, and a two-pointer is good for Andrew Wilding. That's his first field goal of the day. Ethan Price thought about the three, instead kicks it out. Hemmings, long two is good. Stephen Hemmings with a long two-pointer. Woory for two is good. Abdul Woory taking the contact and making no mistake about it. And Westminster's lead is at 25 points with just over 2 minutes of the final quarter played. Vernon Eze going at Adamaitis. Floating layup is no good, and Juan Manning all alone for two. Probably the easiest 2 points he'll score today. An open three, no good. Good rebound there from Hemmings, and they'll kick it back out. Ethan Price, no good with his attempt. Nice pass, and Worry makes no mistake. Great pass from Philip Latte. As the lead stretches further. And another turnover for Ipswich. Andrew Wilding comes up with it. Juan Manning, open three is good. Juan Manning from downtown. (82-50). Long three is way off from Stephen Hemmings. Everything going Westminster's way. Here is Manning for the Warriors. Alex Andipas is looking to check in for the Warriors for the first time. Hemmings, Price wide open, but way off. Price will try again, and is way off again. Worry. Ipswich looking very tired at the moment. Worry, nice step move, and he puts it in. Eze for a long twos off. 6:08 left in this fourth quarter. And an unsportsmanlike foul has been called here. It's on Mantas Adamaitis. As Juan Manning comes out, 20 points to go with 6 assists and 4 rebounds. Alex Adipas comes in for the first time today. Blake Reed comes in for Ipswich. Ethan Price takes a deserved breather. 23 points for Ethan Price. Most of the damage done in the first 2 quarters. He faded away a little bit in the second half. So Ben Winter will take free throws for Ipswich. Unsportsmanlike foul was called on Mantas Adamaitis. And Winter makes the resulting free throw, and Ipswich will keep possession. Sorry, Winter has another free throw to go, and then Ipswich will keep possession. Winter misses the second foul shot. And Callum Collins will come into the game for the first time to replace Ben Winter. Blake Reed nearly had it stolen off him, but a kickball was determined by the referee. Collins, a deep three, is off. Andy Pass with the ball for the Warriors. Adamitis, elbow jumper is no good. Rebound by Blake Reed. Isabor on the spin. Three-point attempt is short from Cameron Hawes. Phil Latte for three is long. Andy Pass comes up with it. Andrew Wilding runs into a double team, finds nothing but Cameron Hawes. Cameron Hawes now, it's 1-on-2 here. And it stays an Ipswich possession, 4:50 remaining. Westminster lead 84-51, sorry. Isabor with a fadeaway jumper rattles in. Despite trailing, Ipswich fans making a lot of noise. Such a passionate following. Andy Pass with his first two of the day. And Jed Robinson's layup is no good. And here come Westminster back on the offense. Latte decides just to slow it down. Adamitis from deep is good. Mantas Adamitis from downtown. That's his first three-pointer of the game. And the 13th for Westminster. Jed Robinson, here's Hawes. Puts up a three, no good. Andy Pass, Latte. They all want to get involved, Westminster. Andrew Wilding will go to the line for two shots. As Philip Latte will take a seat, Adam Lovelock will come into the game. Abdul Wari will, I thought was almost going to depart, but he's not. John Johnson just wants a word with the remaining four members of the Warriors team while Andrew Wilding's at the line. Wilding misses the first. Both teams really have not shot the ball very well from the foul line today. Ipswich 6 for 14 from the stripe, and Westminster 12 for 23. Jed Robinson inside. Nice move, and his hook is short. Final 3 minutes of this Patrons Cup final. And a steal there. Blake Reed all the way and one. Blake Reed kept his concentration, took the contact and scored. That's Blake Reed's first field goal of the afternoon. And he will go to the line for the chance for a three-point play, which he converts. Lovelock nearly lost it, but finds Alex Adipas. Wilder thought about the three. Instead drives to the teeth of the D. Nothing doing. His Rory was looking to explode to the hoop, but was fouled. And Abdul Wari is short on the first free throw. And he makes no mistake with the second free throw. 2:32 remaining. A few of the Worthing Thunder players making their way onto the arena court just by where this game is. Cameron Cause from downtown. Of course, following this game, Worthing Thunder and the Loughborough Riders, a few of the Loughborough Riders players now making their way onto the stands. Adamitis battles his way through. Wilder, nice pass, and Abdul Wari will go to the line for two. And Marvin Isabor has fouled out for Ipswich on that play. And Jacob Morgan comes in to play the final 1:58. Wari misses the first. And makes the second. Westminster up 91-59. The Patrons Cup isn't going too far. It's staying in London. Cameron Hawes for three. Westminster will more than likely claim the Patrons Cup 2019. Hawes inside to Blake Reed. Collins, a short jumper is no good. Adamitis inside, puts it in off the glass. Long three is no good for Cameron Hawes. 1 for 9 from deep for Cameron Hawes as we enter the final minute of this game. Wilder for three, finds nothing but Lovelock, and he puts it in and one. Adam Lovelock now moves on to 5 points. And Lovelock makes no mistake from the foul line. Final minute of this game. Westminster Warriors, the Patrons Cup, as said, isn't going too far. It's just a few stops away on the underground. Westminster Warriors will be the Patrons Cup winners. Lovelock with the rebound. And a lob. Rory was looking to collect it, but Jed Robinson pats it away. Jacob Morgan scores. Huge applause. Jacob Morgan with his first points of the day. Huge smile on his face. Regardless of the result, it means a lot to him. And the Ipswich fans still applauding, still cheering their team. As we head to the final 5 seconds, Westminster Warriors and that was a silly move from Lovelock, technical foul called. It doesn't matter, it's 2.8 seconds left. Lovelock throwing the ball. And a disqualification has been called, I think, on someone from the Ipswich bench. And the game isn't ending in the best way here. There's another technical has been called, I think, on the Ipswich bench. Adam Lovelock with the technical foul as well, throwing the ball at, I think it was Blake Reed. It's all academic now. It's 2.8 to go. Westminster leading 96-63. The Patrons Cup is heading to the Westminster Warriors. I think after all that, Jacob Morgan has a chance to put more points on his personal tally, which he does. But whereas the National Shield was a close affair, the Patrons Cup will be heading to Westminster. Adam Lovelock will go to the foul line. Ipswich fans booing. Rattles in the first. Juan Manning with 20 points, 6 assists, 2 steals. John Johnson with a double-double of 16 points, 13 rebounds in what has been a great afternoon in a game that was really opened up in the third quarter for Westminster. Ethan Price with 23 points for Ipswich, but no one else really troubling the scorers. Westminster Warriors win the Patrons Cup 2018-2019, beating Ipswich 98-64. A deserved victory for the Warriors. And up next, it's the National Trophy Final between the Worthing Thunder and the Loughborough Riders. The game's scheduled to tip off at 3:30, so keep it here on the National Basketball League YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Show some love and appreciation to Ipswich basketball. And in the water, the crowd, and the ball, with 60 minutes, with 17 moments, with an 8-point return, with a 10-point lead, with another evening prize, with a 12-for-1 essay, with a 13-point leaderboard, with a 14-point company, with a 21-point Robinson, 24 Rabbit Rise, and Coach Ellis, and assistant coach Shasty. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it for Ipswich basketball. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give it up for your 2019 Patrons Cup winners! It's the Westminster Warriors! In roster number 4, Westminster, number 6, Aaron Lover. The 7 Warriors team. Number 8, Captains Adelaide. Number 9, Jonathan Johnson. Number 10, Tosin Messi. Number 11, David Latte. Number 12, Justin Whitman. Number 13, Alex Applebus. Number 14, Andrew Waldry, and number 15, Andrew Waldry. Ladies and gentlemen, head coach Johnson and assistant coach Susan down connect alongside their captain, number 5, Guy Royal. The Patrons Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, see you on Sunday. So goodbye, the trophy. I'm going to pass it. See you on Sunday, the Patrons Cup champions, Westminster Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, as the Westminster Warriors walking out, there's some honourable mentions for our MVP awards. So a special mention that goes to the Eastern Prize 2023 Monster First Half on the left. Also a special mention to Jonathan Johnson, 16 points, 19 rebounds, double-double, honourable mention. But ladies and gentlemen, this year's MVP, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 20 points, number 4, Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it one more time. The Ipswich basketball and Westminster Warriors. We're back and forth to go, ladies and gentlemen, from Westminster now. We will run up against the local Warriors. Trophy battle action. today, let's hear you. Now let's hear you supporting the Working Thunder. Just a few more players. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure you got this. So, two NBLs. Introducing one race to play out right now. Number 1.